Welcome to today's stream. I am your host, SugaryDarkness, and we are going to be yapping and unpacking again because I don't know. I really like Unpacking the game, not in real life. Oh yeah, I used I don't know if you guys ever see my which you probably don't, but you guys probably don't see my TikTok stories where I announce that I'm streaming and all this shit. I always use songs that I usually really like, but today I used that fucking one song by Benson Boone, Moonbean Ice Cream. I used that because I don't know, it's just fucking funny. I don't want anyone mistaking me for loving that song because it's not a good song. It's a well-known bad song. Moonbeam ice cream. Taking off your blue jeans. Dancing in the movies. Cause you know that's what we all do, right? We take off our blue jeans and then dance in the movies and then you get arrested. You know, it's a common experience with every one of us, right? And then you go eat some moonbeam ice, whatever the fuck that is. Moonbeam ice cream. Yeah. I'm more shocked that got a Crumble collab more than a ice cream franchise. You know what I mean? Why was there no ice cream franchise collab? It literally says no cursing. Oh my gosh, that's gonna be so hard. But actually, you know what? Maybe it's not. It's not gonna be hard. You know why? I'm not gonna curse for the next 30 minutes. How about that? That's fucking easy. You know why it's easy? Because I censor myself around family. I'm fucking trained in the— Oh! I already messed up!
It's not gonna be hard.
I'm so comfortable with you guys. I need to— I can't— That was so on accident too. Oh gosh. What would it even taste like though? I don't know. Come on, it's an ice cream company. I'm sure they could come up with something. They got some creativity, right? I don't know. Just do you could literally just do kind of like what Crumble did, which literally just a normal flavor of ice cream, but make it you know, colorful, I guess. Make it like a galaxy or something like that. But that's what Crumble did. They just put frosting on like a chocolate cookie. I mean, I mean, it looks all pretty and stuff, but yeah, vanilla with blue. Yeah, just something like that. It doesn't have to be that extravagant. If you guys know, Crumble cookie is well known for the amount of calories in that cookie, in one cookie, and just how sweet those cookies are. I've had Crumble before. I don't go there very often because of the calories. Sometimes it's really good, and then sometimes it's really bad, as you've seen with these reviewers on TikTok. But sometimes these reviewers on TikTok overdo it. You know what I mean? They might have some sort of brand deal with Crumble or something, because I always watch their stuff. Well, I don't always watch it, but anytime I watch their stuff, it literally they're oh my god, that's so good. It's okay, it can't be that good. You're telling me it's that good. It's the same with reviewers, food reviewers. If I see on TikTok a food reviewer, I love watching food reviews. Don't get me wrong here. I love watching food reviews, but when I see the person, you know, who's eating it, make the stupidest fake faces ever, I stop watching instantly. It's just it's so over the top, and it's just yeah, exactly, Cloud. That is exactly their faces when they eat. It's like they're having an orgasm while they're eating. It's okay, let's just chill out, okay? I know it's not that good. Stop faking it. I don't appreciate the fakeness, unless they're just that type of person, which I don't know if they are. I don't know who they are. I don't know. So it's just that's yeah. Because I love watching Disney, Land, or Universal park or like a theme park, like food reviews, because I never go to any of these places. So I love watching what the actual like foods are and what they have. And there's this one girl that was just like, oh my god. I was just like, okay. It's like, I know it's not that good. Stop it right now. But I was saying, crumble is shit. Damn it! Fuck! I said shit! I give up. Why am I so bad at this? And those I genuinely just accidentally said that because I was just in the zone of talking. You're supposed to be a role. I am not a role. Who said I was a role model? Fuck no, I'm not a role model. Are you serious? I don't want to be a role model. I don't want kids looking up to this colonel. Plus, kids shouldn't be even watching this stream. I know there's not an 18 plus, but if I put 18 plus on the Twitch thing, it makes it seem like I'm nude or something. I don't know. I don't really like putting that on there because it's not really 18 plus. It's just I curse a lot, okay? Yeah, maybe 16 plus. Yeah, that sounds better. Because when you put 18 plus, you just kind of assume that it's like something really sexual and bad. At least I do. So, yeah. I wanted to talk about something with you guys. I was watching her channel recently. No, this girl. She does like super amazing, well-detailed, like deep dives of like controversial like YouTubers, just like controversial stuff in general. And I was watching, as you can see right here, the Shane Dawson deep dive. If you guys haven't seen it, go watch these videos. I know they're fucking long as shit, but that does not matter. It doesn't matter. It is the craziest shit you will see. If you know Shane Dawson, you know he has the worst like internet footprint that you've ever fucking seen. Yeah, she recently, as you saw, did a deep dive on Shane Dawson. If you don't know anything about Shane Dawson, good for you. Good for you, because I'm genuine when I'm saying that. Good for you, because you're not traumatized by all this shit. It is fucking insane the stuff that you don't know about him and his like past like internet footprint. Like, you know, he got canceled in what, 2020? I don't know fucking when. He got canceled for, I don't know, fucking his cat and shit. And also like being racist as well, just a ton of shit. And I thought that was just like, I thought that was it. I thought that's all like he was like guilty of, because I didn't really look too much into it because I didn't really give a fuck. I just stopped watching him. And I didn't really watch him to begin with. I watched him when he was very, very popular with his whole like, I don't know, when he was with his group of friends and stuff like that. That's when I watched him. I didn't watch him like way years past. Thank God I didn't, because holy shit, they're bad. I didn't watch any of those, thankfully, but I was watching when he was really, really popular, and I stopped watching, obviously, after all that shit came out, and I realized what the fuck is wrong with this guy. I thought that was it. I thought he was just guilty of, like, fucking his cat, and, like, also just being the worst human being ever. I was wrong. That is just the tip of the iceberg, baby, because that is not even close to the amount of shit that he has done. Is like, you can't even like fathom it. It's just so much. I'm just listing off the stuff that is a physical evidence of him doing this shit. Pedophilia, racism, sexism, gory. I mean, that's not really the like terrible thing, but still, I'm telling you to not watch them if you're sensitive to that stuff and you don't want to see that shit. Because even me, as a person that has seen quite a lot of shit on the internet, watching that series made me want to take a shower. not for her, obviously, not because of her, just the shit, because she shows you all of the video evidence of all of this shit. So you see every single thing that she basically had to watch, and it is like I felt so disgusting watching this shit. At some points I had to like stop watching and like take a break because it was just so fucking disturbing. Nikki, the one that I showed you the channel of, she does a phenomenal job at just finding all of this stuff, because a lot of it, if you don't know, a lot of those videos, those controversial videos that Shane had were deleted by him because duh. And so she literally took so much effort, and her friend, I don't remember her friend's name, but her and her friend took so much effort to get those deleted videos and to show you just all of the crazy shit that he's done in his past. It is foul. It is foul how anyone still follows this guy and still supports him. I don't understand. They obviously don't know everything, because I didn't even know everything. So it's just like, either they don't know everything or they're just ignoring it, which if you're ignoring it, you're crazy and I don't like you. We're gonna be playing Unpacked. I'm gonna change my Twitch thing to that. I don't know where to put this fucking ukulele. There we go. I really don't know where to put this fucking stupid ukulele. I have to put this shit under my bed. Okay. Yeah, my hands are burning because only my hands got a sunburn. They're not burning that bad. They were worse yesterday than today. Ooh, okay, so we moved out of that shitty boyfriend's... Oh, is this back at home or something? I think I think this is back in my her old house. There is a story with this game, if you don't know. There is a story with it. It's just, you have to pay attention. Like, it looks like she moved in with a guy, didn't work out, obviously, because you can tell he was a jackass. You could tell he was just a jackass. When you notice I'm just putting shit out, I just want to put everything out so I can just organize everything. That's kind of how I do shit in real life. Get everything I see, everything on the table, and then I can organize which one is where. How's your guys' day been, huh? Been good so far? I was in the sun for a good 3 hours yesterday. I did put on sunscreen, but, you know, sunscreen can only go so far. God, it was so hot. Oh my god, it was so fucking hot. If you don't know, in the Midwest, there's humidity here. Crazy humidity, almost like, Japan. Japan also has, like, really crazy humidity heat. And if you're from, like, California or a state that doesn't have humidity, lucky you. It makes it 10 times worse if you don't know. It just makes me laugh a little bit when I see people, like, that aren't used to humidity just struggling because they're not used to it. I just kind of find it funny. It's like, dang, well, you didn't do enough training, did you? You didn't do enough weather training to deal with this shit, kid, did you? This fucking cookie jar shit is always so disappointing. You open this shit and you think there's cookies in it, like shortbread cookies. I love shortbread cookies. You open this shit and it's just full of disappointment because there's nothing in it. To that question that someone randomly said in the chat, you know why I like cats better than dogs? It's because they just kind of leave you alone more than dogs. Dogs are very, very needy. I feel like dogs are a more of a like outgoing person, or what's it called? Well, I can't think of the word all of a sudden. That's my only. I love dogs. I have a dog, okay, but it's just dogs are just very needy. That's all. Cats, Sometimes they're needy. Cats usually just leave you alone though. Cats do their own thing, they're their own person. But like dogs, they like are a lot sometimes. How much fucking shampoo or whatever this is? Fucking shaving cream, shampoo, what else is next? What do you mean the soap can't be on the floor? Okay, what's wrong with my room? What? Oh! Oh, is this the boyfriend? In the water pit. Okay, no. This goddamn ukulele. I'm sick of this shit. Where do I put this all? Can I just throw it away? Ow! I hit my hand on the damn desk and it's burnt! Ow! Why can't I put this in here, girl? Put that back up. Put the Lisa Frank bullshit up. Oh, we have our own apartment now. Look at this shit. Let's go. This is what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. This is nice. Damn. This is definitely not in New York. New York would be one room and it'd be this size. And that'd be it. This goes here. DVD player. I still have a DVD player. Because fuck streaming services. I need to go and buy all my favorite movies on DVD before they stop doing that. You know, someday their asses are gonna stop doing DVDs. And then all you can rely on is these stupid ass streaming services, which I hate. These streaming services are fine, but they also are controlled by big greedy little bitches.
We're gonna make this more expensive for you. Oh yeah, you can't share this account with more than one person, or you're gonna have to pay extra.
Wait, ukulele stand? This? No, it's not. Oh, wait, is it? It literally says there's a music note right here. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Where'd I put this? Here? It looks like a little seat. It looks like a little chair. I'll put it right there. I know, I'm stupid, everyone. I'm stupid. I'm sorry. Oh, little panda. Look how fucking janky the fridge looks.
Oh, little panda. I'm stupid, everyone.
Yeah, Jazz, you're so right, too. Because my family used to have a fucking old-ass fridge. And it never, like, stopped working. It's, like, still working to this day. I'm telling you, everyone, back in the day, they made these appliances to the point of where it would last a long time, okay? So they would make these appliances so that they would last for a while, because, you know, that makes sense. And nowadays, they don't do that anymore. Nowadays, they make something to intentionally break at a certain point. These businesses, they're like, oh, well, if we make something that works and works for the rest of its like lifetime, then how are we gonna get money? How are we gonna continuously get money? And so their solution was to make it eventually break or something wrong with it at some point. They figured, hey, why should we make this work for years and years when we could just make it stop working and we can get more money from it. So there you go, everyone. Scummy? Yes. Well, and also, if you guys don't notice, like, every product that you get nowadays is now super small, right? And how I know this is because I rarely buy cereal anymore.
Cereal is probably the worst way you can possibly start your morning.
I used to have it a lot as a kid, but I don't have it anymore for breakfast because it is not good for you to have that in the morning. So I stopped doing it. But every now and then, I am a literal whore for cereal. I love cereal so much. And so every now and then I get a box of cereal for myself. And here's the thing. I don't get cereal for like years and years. And then I come back to the grocery store, look at the boxes, and They are like 10 times smaller than what I fucking remember them being. They used to be super big and like a normal size, and then you look at them and now they're like super tall. They're like taller, but they made them really thin. Like the width of it is like nothing. So, and that's with a lot of shit. Go back to the store and look at the shit that you used to eat as a kid, and you will see a visible difference. You will see that it is 10 times smaller than what it used to be. And they do that slowly and slowly and slowly over the years so that people don't notice it right away, because then people would be pissed off, right? But people who buy this stuff frequently, they're not gonna notice, because it's like when you look at someone every day, you don't really see any that much like change, right? But if you don't look at someone for like years now, you think they look totally different. It's the same thing. So yeah, of course, like what a surprise, companies suck cock. Sucking cock isn't a bad thing. I'm just saying it. I usually say those like terms, and then I realize I'm like, that sounds like I'm like being rude to like people who do. I'm not, I'm sorry. There's no children here. There's no children. If there are children, get out. I don't want you here. I don't want parents fucking emailing me and being like,
How could you say this type of stuff when there's children in the chat? There's children watching you. Be a good example.
you be a good example and watch your kid what they're watching. I know it's like impossible as a parent to like watch what your kid is watching literally 24 hours a day, but just don't give them a fucking iPad or something then, or restrict some apps. There you go, there's your solution. I hate when parents blame whoever like is on like a streamer or someone just making content, and even sometimes the thing says 18 plus on their streams, right? But oh no, that doesn't matter to the parents. They still complain to them like,
Why would you say this cruel words when my child is here?
like, shut up! I am not the parent here. You're the parent. You do it. You're the one that decided to to fuck someone and get pregnant. You deal with it. Like, don't get mad at people over the shit your kids are watching. That's your responsibility. Put this in the put this in the oh my god, I got a thing for it. Oh my god. They know people are fucked up. Put this in the sink. It'll do wonders for you. The toaster will work 10 times better if you put it in the sink. I don't know. I'm just critiquing parents that blame the person making the content other than. Now, I understand if the content creator is making stuff specifically for kids, you know what I mean? And it's like really creepy and like fucked up. That makes sense. Yeah, I know, right? Putting a fork in a outlet is pretty cool too. It's so electrifying. It's like that Grease fucking. It's like the Grease song. It's electrifying. You better say burp, burp, burp.
It's electrifying.
What's your guys' like classic movies that you absolutely adore? Oh, The Sandlot! I love The Sandlot! I love that movie! That's such a good movie! I love The Sandlot. Rush Hour? I've never seen it. I probably haven't seen majority of like the quote-unquote classic movies that are out there. Yeah, I love watching movies. If you guys don't know, I'm a movie whore. I love watching movies. I like want to watch a movie almost every day. The most amazing movies that I've seen in recent times have been Wicked. That's the most recent one that I really, really love. I love that movie so much. I also loved Barbie. I loved them. I was sobbing in that movie. I was sobbing. Like, you have no idea. The end, like, scene, basically where it shows, like, all the women and all of that just having, like, the funnest time of their lives. there's that Billie Eilish song, What Was I Made For, behind that, and it just makes me sob. It makes me want to cry every single time. It is so... If you haven't heard that song, it's so amazing. I love Billie Eilish. Her music is fucking top tier shit. And also being a girl, a woman who has grown up playing Barbie herself, it's just every little attention to detail was just perfect in my opinion. It was perfect. I laughed. I thought it was really funny as well. I'm not a big fan of horror movies. I'm more of a fan of horror games than movies. Now, my reason for that is because horror movies are just sort of like kind of ridiculous. They kind of just look a little goofy in my opinion. Yeah, and then the characters are the dumbest fucking characters. It's like, I can't enjoy this movie. I can't enjoy a horror movie unless it's like genuinely scary. Like a great example of this, everyone, for some reason, loves Paranormal Activity. Now, I will never understand why everyone likes that movie so goddamn much. I hate it with all my heart because it is just the stupidest fucking thing you can watch. It's just so unrealistic. Like they're just flying all over the room and shit. It makes me laugh though. I think it's pretty funny to watch. That's not even the intention of the damn movie, so I don't think it's not even close to scary. I don't understand why people find it scary. Everyone coherently, at least online that I've seen, agrees that Paranormal Activity is a scary, really scary fucking movie. I could not disagree with you more, dude. I don't even think The Shining is that scary either. I love it though. It's a good movie. I love watching it. But in terms of me being terrified, it doesn't scare me. I feel like there's certain things that make me scared and some of those just aren't in there, you know what I mean? Horror movies aren't as good as horror games, okay? Because with horror games, you are experiencing it like POV, like you are actually the one making the choices and you are the one that could like end up dying, you know what I mean? It's a totally different thing and it's 10 times scarier. And I do not count jump scares. I don't count those jump scares where you flinch. I don't count that as an actual like method of scaring someone because it is in your human nature to flinch if something randomly pops out in front of you, okay? So I don't count that as any sort of like scaring, like actually scary stuff. Because to me, I find that to be a cheap scare. Because you can make anyone flinch if it just pops up right in front of you out of nowhere. You get my point? It's not really that impressive. You're not scaring me. You're just making me flinch, basically. So I don't count that at all. But if you scare me out of like the atmosphere and just everything that's going on in the movie, now that is what I consider scary. Can you set a time on the microwave? No, I can't. There's no way. You always prove me wrong, Jazz. You always you always fucking make me look like a dumbass. Oh my god. I remember when it first came out, me and my family watched it at home. It was Conjuring, The Conjuring. It was the first one, I think. And I genuinely didn't find it scary like at all. It is a good story. I do agree with you on that because it kind of has like a whole series going for it, like Annabelle and all this other stuff. I do agree with that. Horror movies can have a good ass story, but they usually don't make me scared. Mission Impossible! Bro, that part scared me because I have a phobia of something, okay? That's why that scared me. I love how an action movie is the thing that scared me. Resident Evil is never... Really? That's not true. Resident Evil is scary. I dare you to play Resident Evil 7, buddy, and come back to me with that opinion. You will have a totally different opinion on it. It is fucking terrifying. Resident Evil Village is not as scary as Resident Evil 7. I'm telling you, Resident Evil 7 is the scariest game out of all of them. Yeah, I love Village. I love Village. You know my two favorite enemies? My two favorite enemies of that game was Lady Demetress and the puppet lady. Those were my two favorite. I loved that shit. I love the puppet lady more. I love that type of shit. Where it like comes to life. It just looks so cool. Yeah, Lady Demetress. I liked her part. I liked it because of only one thing. You know what I mean? No, I liked it because I like the whole vampire thing. Her castle was dope to be in. Her castle was so beautiful and it was so cool to look at. And also I really liked how she had just a huge fucking claw for a hand. It was just really cool. Now other people like that part for different reasons, but yeah. The thing with Resident Evil Village is I kind of don't like that they killed her off so quickly. Like, I kind of wish she wasn't the first, like, kind of, like, set villain to, like, defeat. Because I would have liked to have, like, a longer part with her. Because her story was actually, like, really interesting. One of the things I hated about Resident Evil Village is the fact that that one guy, what's his name? Heisenberg? Heisenberg's part was way too long. Way too long. I was so over that section of the game. I hate atmospheres of like just scrap metal type shit and like, I don't know, desolate. It wasn't pretty to look at all. I was just, it wasn't that good of a part. I didn't really like that. It was my least favorite part probably of the whole game. The baby monster, no, that's when you're around the puppet lady. That she made that. Thank you for mentioning that, because that was the creepiest part of Resident Evil Village, was that baby fucking part. That part, none of it scared me until that baby part came on, and it was fucking creepy as shit. The final battle, I kind of struggled a little bit battling, what's her name? What's the final boss's name? Witch Lady. Yeah, the Witch Lady. That's who she is. What is her name? I should remember it. What is her name? That's gonna bother me, everyone. Someone look it up. Miranda. That's Mother Miranda. That's her name. Thank you so much. I was gonna go insane. It's Mother Miranda. Yeah, I kind of had trouble defeating her. Also, my boyfriend made me play Kingdom Hearts before. I've played the first one. I'm like in the middle of playing the second one, but I had trouble finishing the last boss on Kingdom Hearts. When I came over to visit him, he would just I would make him do the boss battle for me. Cause I couldn't do it. I couldn't fucking beat it. I think that's literally it. I think it's the only game he's ever helped me like finish or like do. So, cause I'm a gamer, everyone. I'm a gamer. I can do this shit. I can do it on my own. I don't need anyone's help. I don't need your help. I don't need his help. I don't need anyone's help. I start crying. I don't need anyone's help. Dude, I really want to play that demo game that we played that one time. Literally a few streams ago. Was that? No, I am not a human. I want to play that game so bad, but it's not out until fall. I want to play it so bad. If you could have any power, what would it be? Oh god, that's such a hard question because I have no idea. Shape-shifting? That would be kind of cool, wouldn't it? You could literally be like any person ever. You can impersonate any person, but I don't know how well that would go down in the long run. You know what I mean? How well would that really work? Let me be a girl. Why are you so eager to be a girl? Why does everyone choose like flying as a thing? You know, when you fly, you'd have to wear like goggles. You'd have to wear like shit on your face because you'd be constantly getting fucking bugs in your mouth or on your face. you'd be running into so much shit. Why does everyone choose flight? Teleportation would be better than like flying. I agree with the teleportation thing. That would be nice, but I'm pretty sure, I mean, you still have to have money to stay there. I guess you could go, no, that's not true. You can go there for a day and then go back home. That would be fucking amazing. That would be so fucking dope. You can just go to like a country like Japan or something and then just come back and go to sleep. That'd be so amazing. Like, bro, if any like sort of like Europe like collab or any sort of like figure that is specifically in Japan or stuff that is specifically in a country that you can't get it, I would teleport there, go get it, and then just take my ass back. I would love to do that shit. Time manipulation. The thing with, I don't really like messing, I feel like every example of messing with time always ends badly. You know what I mean? So I really wouldn't want to mess with time. It's something you don't really want to fuck around with. Plus, I'm also not a person that like regrets what they've done in the past. In the end, people, it's how you became yourself, you know? It's just, I never ever regret anything in my life. Because if those things didn't happen, I wouldn't be here today, you know? But going back, I feel like I'd want to go back in time just to see historical events, you know what I mean? I want to see the fashion. I want to see how they were dressing. I want to see all of that. I feel like that'd be really, really cool to look at. Now, everyone would smell like shit, but it would still be cool, okay? I would love to see medieval times. I'd love to see their clothing, like castles, like beautiful buildings that they used to build. I would love to see that shit. Put the Wii controller. Dude, I loved Wii Sports. Remember when Nintendo would give you a game with the console for free? Like it wasn't extra money, it was free. Those were some good days, weren't they? Back when Nintendo wasn't fucking dog shit like it is today. Like, I really hate the fact that these companies are going more for not letting you be able to keep, like, own the system that you have, you know? I really hate that shit so fucking much. Nintendo's doing that with their whole thing of, like, they can stop their own system from working if you, like, mod something from one of the games. It is the dumbest fucking shit ever. I don't want to buy a fucking console that I don't even own. What am I paying for then? If you could just take this shit away, what am I paying for here? So I'm just paying for temporary use, basically. Yeah, go fuck yourself. Games are way better now, but they're also very expensive as well. They're getting to $100. Yeah, they charge like $90, and they charge you even more for a physical copy of the game. How fucked up is that? But a lot of the games back then were really good as well, though, Jazz. I wouldn't say like, oh, now these games are really good. No, there used to be bomb-ass games back then. Like, for example, Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy is a great example of a super old game that is just so amazing. I'm really confused as to why Nintendo has such a problem with people modding their stuff. Now, I can sort of understand if it's like sexual, because they're, you know, these games are like children game. They're made for children. It's actually quite funny when people mod shit. It's funny as fuck. Nintendo does not take that lightly. I love how people like complained about the Nintendo Switch 2 prices, right? A lot of people when it came out, they were furious about how fucking expensive it is and basically how it looks literally like the Switch 1, but bigger, basically, right? Everyone was so angry about that. And then the same people that complained about it are the same people that bought it. And yet they still buy it. It's like, okay, what are you bitching about then if you're still gonna buy it? Yay, you guys want me to play it? Yay, you guys want me to play it? Oh my god, I want to play it.